You can import good gadgets on 1688, and this is what this video will teach you. So a lot of people are really looking for a way or who to teach them on how they can import gadgets, not just gadget but good gadgets on 1688 without being scammed or buying nonsense. So if you're one of such people, then watch this video to the end. What did I say? To the end, because I'm going to show you how you can actually import like an expert even when you're a beginner, to avoid being scammed and also buying nonsense. I have a video where I showed that I procured a smartphone here on 1688, and someone went to my comment section to debunk and say no, I'm lying, I'm scamming, whatever, that he or she have been on 1688 and have never seen gadgets. So if you're that person, then these are gadgets. Sure, you can't see good gadgets on your 1688 because you are not sourcing very well. One thing is to learn how to import, then the other thing is for you to source. Sourcing is the gongon, is where the whole thing is. It's not about learning importation. How good are you at sourcing? So today I'll be showing you how you can actually import gadgets, and I'll be using the tab gadget for this video. A lot of you must have seen some vendors on TikTok and Instagram selling this type of tabs, right? They have so many names, in fact. So how do you think they got those tabs? They got those tabs on Chinese sites like 1688 and the rest of them. Do you get? So these vendors source these things and sell them, right? So now there are things that you need to know. There are things you need to look out for when you are sourcing for gadgets, because gadget is a very delicate type of importation that if care is not taken, you might end up getting scammed or buying rubbish. So that is why you need to pay attention to details, to every tiny details. Do you understand? So now let us start. So the moment you click on a product, then you start scrolling. You're not just scrolling because you just want to. Make sure that you're scrolling intentionally. You want to see everything. You want to understand everything. That is you paying attention to every details. You check every nook and cranny of that page. The products in their shops, the one you're interested in, and so many things that you need to know about the shop and the product. That is your supplier and the product. It is very important, right? Because both of them need to be balanced. So you need to check so many things. And now you can see here from this screen you will see that this vendor is 3 years on 1688, right? And the service score is 4.0. that is 4-star, which if you ask me, it is very good. Then for this is one of the best products when it comes to gadgets, especially tabs. So for this one, you also check for so many things. Now I want to show you something. You see, if you're buying a gadget, always check out the sold out number. Very, very important. It shows that there are a lot of people that have bought this, and that in turn shows how good the product is, right? That is the first thing you check on the picture. Then before you proceed to other things like years on 1688 or in production, another thing you should check is the repurchase rate. Very, very important. Make sure that your repurchase rate is not the vendor's repurchase rate, or the supplier's repurchase rate rather, is not less than 40 repurchase rate. And now what do I mean by repurchase rate? Repurchase rate means the number of, that is the percentage of the returnees, right? Meaning that, oh, we got this product from this vendor or this supplier and this product is so good, so we are going back to buy, or we are referring people. Do you get? So repurchase rate is the percentage of people that are coming back to that store or to that product to buy again, right? So when you check that, you also go to check the star. And make sure when you're dealing with gadget, unless you are ready to risk it, or for some other reasons, make sure you do not go below 3.5 star. Even 3.5 star for you as a beginner is kind of a red flag, right? For 3.5 star, those that should go for 3.5 stars should be people that have been in the importation for a long time, because sometimes 3.5 star means that either their customer service is not good even though their products are good, or their communication style is not good. They don't communicate, early enough or so. Now from here you can see this store has 84% repurchase rate, which is fantastic. It has 4-star, fantastic. And you can see the communication turnaround time, right? And you can also see the on-time delivery. Now that on-time delivery is very, very important, because sometimes when you buy goods from a store, they don't send it out immediately. Sometimes some people sit on it until you remind them, oh my friend, until you have to remind them, and they'll say, okay, let's ship it. It has happened to me before, right? So you need to pay attention to these things, especially when you're buying gadgets. Now, as there are things that are more important. The first thing is always check the features of what you want to buy. Ask questions. Go to the DM of the vendor or the supplier you're buying from. Ask questions. Everything you need to know. In fact, if you don't even know the feature that you need, or maybe you've seen it somewhere online on Jumia or something, snap and send to them, oh, look at what I need. One thing about the Chinese is most of them can be very honest sometimes. They will say, no, my friend, we don't have it, or we have something similar to that. Do you understand? So make sure that you ask questions. Do not assume. When it comes to gadget buying, do not assume. Then after that, ask for picture resolution. Ask about it. Ask, because you cannot judge all these gadgets from their pretty pictures. No, you don't need to judge them from their pretty pictures. When it comes to pretty pictures, of course, most of these are snapped, edited, and all of that, while some are just the way it came, right? But you can't judge from pictures. You can see pictures and they ship you some other kind of gadget that have this picture quality of a POS or something. You get? So always ask. Then another thing you should look out for is the repurchase rate. Like I have said earlier, repurchase rate, it is very, very important. Then the sold out number, you can see here 300 plus cartons sold is a good one, right? Now this is one, you can't just settle for only this. Why you see 300 plus carton, you need to go down again to check for reviews. You can see this vendor has 20 reviews, which is fantastic. Then now you see 48% repurchase rate, 4.5 star, 96% on time delivery, 100% store positive review, which is fantastic. So what I did now was I went to the review section to make sure that I read every damn thing. Do not just scroll and pass. Read everything and watch out for accounts that look similar. Make it not be say now one person they write all these things. Make sure that the accounts, the people that purchase it are of different accounts. You understand? Pay attention to the background the pictures were taking. This is very, very important. Read every damn thing. So I do take my time. If I want to buy sensitive goods like gadgets, appliances, electronics, hairs, I call them sensitive because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. And another one is clothes. You pay attention to every details, because any small packaging, my dear, your money is gone or you receive rubbish. Do you understand? So you watch out for everything. You can see this person have 88.9% positive rate, 98% on time delivery, 4.5 and 45% repurchase rate. Wonderful. So you can do business with vendors like this, right? There is no type of gadget that you can't buy on Chinese sites or 1688, Taobao and the rest. All these gadgets you see in Computer Village and some other people that sell are mostly procured from China, right? For those that can travel, they travel to get it. Then for us that haven't traveled down there before, we use the online presence, right, to make our own purchase. And because we are buying online, we have to pay attention to details like our life depends on it, because it does. At this time, you are at the mercy of the supplier, because once you make payment, you are just at their mercy. They can send you whatever they want. So that is why you need to check for everything. Now, there's another thing I want you to always look out for. If you see any product that they have cross-border e-commerce, cross-border, then that product is okay for you to buy. Cross-border means that particular product have been configured or manufactured or have compatible features that functions well in other countries that are outside China, right? In other countries like US, UK, Canada, Nigeria, Ghana, and the rest. That is cross-border. That means this our product can do so well, is compatible to wherever you are buying from. Do you understand? This our products can actually be sent to your country because it have been produced in such a way that you can use it in any country that you are. That is cross-border, right? And another thing you need to also know is always ask them if the product is in English language. Because sometimes, because you are on 1688, some of their products are usually in Chinese, Mandarin or Chinese language. Do you understand? So always ask if you're buying gadgets, appliances, electronics, always ask, is this English language? It is very important so that you won't go and buy a product that have been written or manufactured in another language that you don't understand. You get? So that is that. There is another thing that I always look out for. Anytime I see a review and I see a black person, it gives me some sort of confidence, some sort of trust that product is good. You understand? Because once I see a black person buy a product, you can see this one I screenshotted it from this product or from this store. You can see it was purchased by a fellow black person like me. That means, wow, so if I buy this product in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Zambia or whatever, that means I can actually use it freely here in my country, right? Now, like I said, go through. Do not be in a hurry when you are buying sensitive products. In fact, when you are sourcing, do not even be in a hurry. Then when it comes to sensitive products, do not even be in any hurry at all. Sit down very well. Now you can see this person has 90 plus reviews. So I want to chat the person. This is how you chat your supplier, right? So you just go straight to the point, no too much stuck. So I want to ask the person the resolution. Resolution is picture quality. It is very, very important that you ask this. Like I have said, ask this question. It is important because you want to make sure that you are receiving a product that has upgraded picture qualities, right? Or up-to-date picture qualities, just the way we have them now, so that you won't end up buying product that has picture qualities like old models. Do you understand? That will look blurry, that will not be sharp and other things. So you can see that this person has responded, right? So now, because of most times Chinese do not really understand some big grammar, so I felt maybe resolution she might not really understand. So I still went down to break it down. Most times I do this even if the person answered, but I just want to double confirm. You understand? So I ask in a more broken down way so that the person will understand exactly what I want, what I'm asking. You understand? Because picture resolution, the person will be like, oh, okay, whatever. So, but when you break it down, the person will know that, okay, this is what this person meant. And for you to ask, that means it means a lot. And they don't have any choice than to give you the exact answer that you want. So guys, this is how you can actually import. It is not difficult. Anybody can do it so far as you are doing your own due diligence. You can do it. Anybody can do it. But I understand that most people cannot, right? But it's also fine. I think I will drop more videos. I'll also do a live purchase. In one of the videos, you will see me placing order, either one or two of these tabs. We do it together, in fact, so that you see how it works. Even if the product comes, I'll also do an unboxing. We'll all review it together, and also another video on how you can actually learn in gadget importation for people that want to learn to import for themselves or for business purposes. So by God's grace, I'm owing 2 videos now, right? So that is that. Yeah, let me know if you have any question to ask in the comment section. Like I said, importing gadgets of any kind is possible on 1688 and other Chinese sites. So guys, that is all for this video. Please drop your questions in the comment section. Yeah, thank you for sticking to the end of this video. Like I said, expect 2 more videos by God's grace. I don't know, it might be sooner or later, but I'm sure owing 2 videos on gadget importations. So if you also want to do the business of importing gadgets, get ready to learn, right? So thank you so much for sticking to the end. See you in my next video. Bye for now. You know I'm your